I think I've hit a major bucket lister here.
I walk the fields and feel the breeze. With my trusty ox I dig with ease. Searching past through ancient land, history's calling metal in my hand. Leprechauns and ancient myths, castles old and cliffs that kiss.
Okay, we'll give this a shot today. Back out in the same field that I got that bank token just before Christmas, or during Christmas, before New Year's. Similar weather conditions. There's a kind of a mist blowing across. I didn't even go out this morning because I thought it's going to rain, but it didn't rain all day, it just did this all day. So I take a chance. I'll get 2, maybe 3 hours in. And I'm going to go straight over to the same place where I found that bank token. I hope you can hear me because it is windy today. So I'm turning my back to the wind. Yeah, I'm going to head to that same place where I got the bank token and we'll have a look around there. This is on to the first. 5 minutes in, second target. First target was some sort of a pull tab thing, but I think I have some green and round and old. And I think that was some kind of a farding. I can't see what it is yet, but definitely I think that's an old coin. I don't think it's a button, so that's a good start. And of course the rain has started because it just knows I'm out in the field, so it decided to start. Anyway, we'll put that into our little box and it's on to the next. And now it's time for a button. It looks like there could be something on that, but I think the best thing is wait for it to dry, take it home and clean it. There's what's left of the shank on the back, and it's on to the next. I don't expect this to be any good, but because it's kind of a low mid-range numbers that don't generally throw up anything, but it was very consistent. So just in case it's something good, we shall discover it together. Nothing obvious there. I'm fully expecting crap here. It's in the plug. Right, pinpointer time. Put the thumb back in. Wind is getting stronger. The rain has kind of stopped. It must be near the surface.
Technician search beneath the sand. Notch 900 in my hand all across this land.
Oh, we're here. We're in this. We're in this. Oh, we have a flat edge of something. It's a button. It's a button with something on it. Oh, what does this say? It says 6 or 9. Does it say 59? Does that look like 59 to you? What was that? I don't know. But it's nice to get a button with something on it. I think that says 59. I don't know, but that's interesting.
Interesting? That's an understatement. This button turned out to be a military button from Napoleon's French army from the era of the Napoleonic Wars, from around 1808 to 1814. How does that get into a random field in Ireland? That's why I love this hobby. Right, on to the rest of the video.
I like that. Lovely. On to the next. Okay, we have a target here that's a solid 41, which is kind of in the modern Cupro range. Right there. It's big. It is big. Wait a second. Is this it? Big iron. A big iron lump. Well, that caught me now, I have to say. Big nut, is it? I think it's a big nut. Yeah, I got done. I probably didn't even check for iron on that one, I'd say. Right, I'll take my beating and move on. Right, here's another one that's definitely in the tinfoil range. But the last time I had a tinfoil range in this area, it turned out to be that silver bank token. Which is only 20 meters away from where I am. So it could be tinfoil, it could be iron. It's in the sidewall. Okay. I've learned you have to dig these. You just have to dig them. And it's one of them. But look, that could have been a hammered coin. Okay, on to the next. Okay, will we try another one? I better turn my back to the wind. This was a solid 53 before I dug it out, and now it's a bit jumpy, but it's still a good signal. Small copper maybe? Or one of them. Bollocks. Right, on to the next. I didn't think this was worthy of a live because the signal was all over the place. But I believe what I have here is a hemweight. I've not seen this style before with the cross. I've seen the ones with the single bar across the middle. I actually got one of them in this field a few years ago. But that's nice. I'm going to call it a hemweight. If you think you know it could be something else, let it in the comments below. Nice one. On to the next. Oh lads, I think I've hit a major bucket lister here. I've gone over there and I've come back. You can see my track back. I maybe slightly overlapping the line I took there, and I came back because I had dug a hole right there. I can't even remember what I dug out of that. On the way back, I got a signal 1 foot away from it. And I think I could be wrong. I could be very disappointed. I haven't looked at it fully yet. But look at this. And look at that. I think I've got myself a love token. Or is it just a bit of scrap that's bent in the shape of a love token? I don't have water, and I should have brought water. I didn't have water the other day when I found the Queen Victoria brooch, but that's got to be a love token. I'm not going to clean it any further. So that could be a William the II or III, because that's what they did with his coins, is they bent it like a Z shape to present it to their prospective partner. And if the partner or the woman they were after didn't like their advances, they'd throw away the love token. I can't make I can see something there. I think it's time to get the glasses out. I did actually bring them with me today. This is amazing. This makes 3 silvers and three hunts. I've never had that before. 3 hunts in a row. Look, fancy. There is definitely something there. I will clean this up when I get home, but oh my god. I think I have a silver love token. That's probably a late 1600s coin there. It would be amazing to get a year off of it. Yes, boy! On to the next. Shout out to Craig from Treasure Ireland for giving me a massive sense of FOMO today when he was sending me pictures from the field and I was sitting on my arse at home. It got me up and out, and only for that. Look, love you, Craig, love you. On to the next. Right, I've only had a couple of bits of scrap since the love token, and as I was digging it, the rain started and it hasn't stopped. It's got heavy. It's got uncomfortably heavy now. So I think I'm going to call it a day. And what am I out? 2.5 hours? I think I'll call that a successful hunt. A love token. Bucket lister. Yes, bye. Right. I think I'll definitely do a wrap up on this one. I've been very bad at the wrap ups lately. I'm sure you don't mind because you don't want to be hearing me babbling on like I'm doing right now. So I've kind of skipped the wrap ups. But it is nice when you find out a bit more detail about whatever you found to add a bit on at the end. So I'm going to have a better look at that love token, see if I can get some detail off of it. And it's on to the wrap up. Unless I get something between here and the gate just around that corner. Right, on to the next. And I have got something on the way to the gate. It's a button. It's one of those convex buttons. There might be something on there. I'll clean it up when I get home and it'll be on to the wrap up. I've got about 40 meters to the gate. Don't know if I get anything between here and there, but it's on to the next. Welcome back. Well, that was a fun and interesting hunt, and I wasn't on the field even 2 hours. I've had worse months of detecting, never mind 2 hours. So there's the trash, and it wasn't even that much, as you can see. That's not a bad day or hunt. And then we move on to the slightly better stuff. A lot of buttons. A lot of the buttons had detail at one stage, but that had some sort of detail, but it's long gone. Potentially there was detail on that button, but most of it is gone. That was flat and slick. That, I think, had something on it. This coin, it's definitely a coin, but I cannot make out any details. I think in one part of it I see the strings of a harp, potentially, which might make it a Hibernia farthing. It's a small coin. I can't even remember where that was. If you see some detail on this that I have missed and you think you might have an ID for it, leave it in the comments below. I'll just leave it there for a second. I can't really say definitively that it is anything. Then there was this lead, which I'm saying it's a hem weight, but I've looked them up and I haven't seen this style. Could it just be a button, a lead button? I'm not sure about that. It's big, like. I'm still saying a hem weight. If anyone has any suggestions, again, leave it in the comments below. Then, what a bucket lister. What about this? My first ever love token. I've seen so many people find these. Oh, there's the... You can just make out a portion of King William's hair. The rest has been rubbed slick. The other side is completely slick. Can't make out any of the shields or whatever it was. And you can just make out the quiff on the top of his hair, I think. But yeah, King William III love token. I am so delighted with that. I didn't even think we had them in this part of the country. I thought it was more mainland UK and Northern Ireland. But apparently they're all over the place. So that's one off the bucket list. Delighted with that. Somewhere in the late 1600s, 1689 to 1703, I think he reigned. And then, you might not think that this was much, but this button that says 59 blew me away when I did my research and figured out what it was. I was Googling buttons with number 59. I was getting nothing like it up there. I texted Craig from Treasure Ireland. He said, could it be a military regiment button or something like that, battalion button?
when I started Googling it from that point of view, this popped up, and I will put a screenshot of what I found on Google. But this is absolutely amazing. A French army button from Napoleon's army around the era of the Napoleonic Wars, from 1803 or something to about 1814. That's just mind-blowing. What's that doing in a field in Ireland? How did it get there? Was it a soldier that fought possibly in the Battle of Waterloo? A British soldier that took home a souvenir, maybe a coat or something from one of the French? Who knows? Maybe it was an Irish member of the British Army from an Irish regiment that fought under the Duke of Wellington against Napoleon's army. It's just, the questions it opens up is just blows my mind. Tell me what you think about it. I'm pretty sure that it is what I think it is, because when you look at other buttons from other regiments or other battalions, whatever the number is, they all have that scrolling around the side. So it is from the French army. I couldn't believe it. And, you know, when you dig it up, it's just a button. But I think this is a better and more stunning find than the love token. And that's a brilliant find. So anyway, if you like this stuff, leave a comment below, and it's on to the next video. And maybe give us a thumbs up and a subscribe. Okay, see you next time. Ciao.
I'm detechnician, search beneath the sand. Notch 900 in my hand, all across this land.